Oh, this is what's left, an empty glass, a quiet room, and all the love I gave to someone who never arrived. I waited in the soft light of promises, counted days that were never meant for me. I dressed my heart in patience and belief, while you only reach for skin and silence. I called it love, you called it timing, and somewhere between your excuses I learned how alone I really was. Funny thing is, I loved you so you only wanted my body. Guess we were never speaking the same language. You touched me like a habit, kissed me like a distraction, looked at me like something temporary you could forget by morning. And I stayed because hope can be cruel when it wears the face of someone you wanna believe in. Love never showed up for me, it sent you instead, half present, half honest. Never mind, never gone. I gave you devotion, you gave me appetite, and somehow I was always alone, even when you were right beside me. Excuses for your absence, called your indifference depth. I told myself love doesn't knock loudly, it just waits. But love doesn't disappear for days, love doesn't make you beg for meaning. Love doesn't leave you questioning your own worth in the dark. I was loyal to a story you never planned to finish. I was faithful to the feeling, you were faithful to the moment. I loved you for who you were inside, you loved me for how I felt against you. And that's when I knew this was never equal. Love never showed up for me, and I'm done express my loneliness as romance anymore. If love looks like confusion, like silence dressed as mystery, then keep it. I'd rather have the truth. I wasn't hard to love, you just weren't brave enough. So here's to empty streets, late night clarity, and learning that love should never make you feel invisible. The sax says everything I don't want to admit tonight. Every note dragging its feet across the floor of this old bar. Every breath sounding like the truth I tried to drown. Funny how silence gets louder when you finally sit alone. I loved you with my whole soul laid bare, while you only touched the surface, never dared to stay there. I waited in rooms where you never arrived, made excuses for a man who never tried. I drank your words like they were wine, but they were watered down every time. I see it now in the neon glow. I was always dancing solo in a two-person show. You wanted my body, my warmth, my nights, but never my fears, my dreams, my fights. I gave you truth, you gave me time to waste. Kissed my lips, but never learned my taste. I mistook your hunger for love. That was on me. Oh, love ain't holy when it's one-sided. Ain't sweet when I'm the only one trying. I was alone even when you were near, crying quiet while you disappear. The sax keeps crying what I can't deny. Smoke don't lie, and neither do I. You promised me feelings the dim lights and blur. I kept hoping you'd finally see me, while you kept pretending not to be me. I loved you for who you could be. You loved me for what I could give. I begged the night for a sign, asked the streetlights if I was blind. Every step home felt heavy and true. I was always alone loving you. Love ain't magic when it's a lie. Ain't romance when I'm the one who cries. I don't need your empty touch anymore, or your half-love knocking at my door. I choose myself, finally free. No more lonely love for me. Here's to the nights I survived, to the woman who stayed when you didn't. The sax fades out, and so do you. I sat with my glass half full and my heart half gone, watching the night drip down the windows like it knew my name. Every promise you ever made now sounds like smoke, pretty when it rises, gone before it ever meant a thing. I loved you with my soul, and you loved me with your hands, and that should have been my first warning. I waited in rooms you never entered, saved words you never asked to hear. I was always there, too much, too honest, too real. While you were everywhere but present, you called it love when it was convenient. You called it freedom when I cried, and I kept pretending loneliness was just part of the song. They say love is blind. No, darling, love sees everything. It just hopes you'll change. every promise you ever made now sounds like smoke, pretty when it rises, gone before it ever meant a thing. I loved you with my soul, and you loved me with your hands, and that should have been my first warning. I waited in rooms you never entered, saved words you never asked to hear. I was always there, too much, too honest, too real. While you were everywhere but present, you called it love when it was convenient. You called it freedom when I cried, and I kept pretending loneliness was just part of the song. They say love is blind. No, darling, love sees everything. It just hopes you'll change. Love don't save you. Love don't stay. Love don't mean a damn thing when it's only one heart that pays. I burned for something holy. You settled for desire. I wanted truth and forever. You just wanted fire. I was alone even when you were next to me, talking to walls shaped like your silence. Every kiss felt borrowed, every touch felt rushed, like you were already leaving before you ever arrived. They warned me, but love makes a fool sound brave. I used to wonder what was wrong with me. Turns out I was loving someone who never showed up. I gave you nights, I gave you faith, I gave you pieces I'll never get back. You gave me excuses dressed up as honesty and called it fair. If this was love, then love was a lie told well. No, love don't own me. Love don't rule my breath. If love means begging to be seen, I choose my solitude instead. I loved you for your soul. You never showed me one. So here's to all the nights I survived, loving alone. The smoke never lied to me. It rose, it faded, it left, just like you. I used to believe promises had weight. Funny how light they feel now. You looked at me like I was a destination, but you only ever wanted the road, only the heat of the moment, never the meaning of the journey. I gave you mornings, I gave you midnight prayers, I gave you pieces of a soul you never tried to hold. And you answered me with silence, with hands that knew my body, but never learned my heart. I should have known. You don't listen to a woman when you only hear her skin. Oh, your words were pretty, but they were empty, like champagne bubbles dying too fast. You said forever with your lips, but your eyes were already gone. I loved you for your soul, and you loved me for the way I looked under dim lights. You never asked about my fears, never stayed when the night got heavy. You only stayed when the room was warm and loneliness needed a distraction. I mistook your attention for devotion, your desire for truth, but hunger isn't love, and touch without care is just another kind of lie. I kept waiting for you to see me. Turns out you never wanted to. Oh, I screamed your name into empty rooms. I defended you to my own reflection. I folded myself smaller so you wouldn't feel afraid of my depth. But love shouldn't feel like begging, and desire shouldn't erase respect. You don't get to call it love just because you wanted me. You don't get to call it love just because you wanted me. the truth and a full glass, watching smoke climb higher than your intentions ever did. I miss who I thought you were, not who you proved yourself to be. And maybe one day you'll miss me. But missing isn't loving, and regret isn't enough. Oh, keep your hollow promises, your borrowed affection, your easy escape. I won't confuse being wanted with being cherished again. I gave you my spirit, my patience, my faith, and you gave me desire without devotion. That's not love, that's appetite. It's appetite. I loved you for your soul, and that's why I survived you. It's quiet tonight, too quiet for promises. Yeah, quiet tells the truth. I learned your language in half-lit rooms and borrowed hours where words were sweet, but never stayed past dawn. You called it love when the lights were kind, but when the morning came, you vanished into yourself. I gave you my patience, my pulse, my breath, and you gave me your shadow, nothing I could hold. Funny how silence says what mouths won't. You touched me like a habit, not a home, like I was a moment, not a memory you'd keep. Your eyes never asked my name twice, they only measured the night. I loved your soul, yes I did. Why, you love the shape of me leaving. Don't dress desire as devotion. Don't sell me hunger and call it care. You took my heart like a rumor, then laughed when it wouldn't disappear. I don't need your empty affection. I don't need your half-made truth. I see it now. I always did. You promised time you never planned to spend. You promised change you never learned to mean. Every word was dressed so pretty, every vow was thin as smoke. I waited at the door of your intention, but you never knocked, you only passed by. Enough, I won't beg a ghost to stay. I burned for something honest. You warmed yourself and walked away. I asked for truth, you offered skin and called it fate. Oh, hear me now. I am not your late night shelter. I am not your temporary cure. No, I don't need your hollow calling, your midnight knocks, your borrowed charm. I carry love like a religion. You treated it like a game of cards. Keep your laughter, keep your distance. I'm done translating your neglect. I loved with my whole spirit. That was never my mistake. So here's to nights that taught me better, to quiet rooms that set me free. I keep my heart, no bargains now, and let the city sing with me. Love isn't useless, but I won't waste it again. It's funny how a room can be full of smoke but still feel empty. I used to think love needed two. Turns out I did it all by myself. I waited in doorways you never walked through, counted the hours you never came back. I made excuses for your silence, like it was some kind of poetry, when really it was just absence wearing a nice suit. When I wanted your soul, ever knew me. You just like the way I love you. I drank your promises like whiskey, burning warm and gone too fast. You said my name like it meant something, but your hand said it better than your heart ever did. I stayed loyal to a dream you never planned to keep. I slept alone beside your shadow while you rested easy in your sleep. I loved alone, yes, I loved alone, while you stood halfway in, halfway gone. You took my fire, my faith, my skin, and called it love when it was only one. I loved alone, and now I know that loneliness is two kinds of pain. The kind you feel when you miss someone, and the kind you feel when you finally see them clear. That's where I lost myself. You never fought for me, not once. You just let me fight for us. I carried the weight of two hearts while you traveled light and free. I loved your silence, I defended your cold, I called your distance space. But love doesn't hide behind excuses, and desire doesn't know how to stay. I loved you for your mind, your scars, your unseen parts. You loved me for the moment, for the night, for the dark. And that's the truth I couldn't face. I was building something real with someone who never planned to live inside it. I loved alone, but I'm still standing, heart bruised but breathing strong. You don't get to mock my love just because you never learned how to feel it. I loved alone, and that's alright, because love like mine was never small. It just landed in the wrong hands on the wrong night with the wrong man. You didn't break me, you revealed me. And next time I won't. I want love. I know how the smoke remembers what people pretend to forget. stayed honest. You stayed empty. I sat right here, same cracked leather chair, watching the clock melt into another lie. You fed me words like they were gold, but your hands told a different story every time. The street lights blinked like they knew the truth, and my glass kept filling while my heart ran dry. You said my name like it meant something, but you never stayed long enough to prove it did. You kissed me like a habit, not a promise, like a place you visited, not a place you lived. And I kept loving your silence, thinking one day it would learn how to speak. I loved your soul, you loved my body. Guess we were never in the same room at all. Smoke don't lie, baby, peep do. It curls around what's broken and makes it true. Every promise you whispered burned out before morning light, and now all that's left of you is the taste of goodbye. I mistook your attention for devotion, mistook your hunger for a heart. I gave you every honest piece of me. You gave me excuses dressed up as art. Now the mirror finally looks familiar again, and I don't ask myself what I did wrong. You didn't ruin love, you just never touched it. I waited for depth in shallow water, drowned myself trying to teach you how to feel. You wanted nights, I wanted forever, and somehow I was the fool for wanting something real. Smoke don't lie, it rises and it fades, just like the words you were never brave enough to mean. I loved you with my whole damn soul. You loved the idea of being seen, and now I drink to my own reflection, and it finally loves me back. I don't miss you. I miss who I thought you were. And that man never existed. poetry. You gave me silence, I gave you my nights. You gave me excuses. I stood there waiting like devotion meant something, while you looked right through me as if love was a bad habit you never planned to quit. You kissed me like it meant nothing, held me like it was convenient, laughed when I spoke from my heart, as if sincerity embarrassed you. And every time I asked for truth, you changed the subject, changed the room, changed me into someone who kept shrinking just to stay. You didn't break my heart, you mocked it, and that's worse. So laugh at love, since that's all you ever did. Laugh at devotion, at loyalty, at someone who actually felt. But don't confuse my silence now with forgiveness. I didn't lose love, I lost you. You never wanted love, you wanted attention. You never wanted depth, you wanted admiration. Without responsibility, and I mistook your emptiness for mystery, your coldness for confidence. I used to ask myself why I wasn't enough. Now I ask why I ever tried. I don't hate you because you left. I hate you because you stayed just long enough to make me doubt my worth. You fed on my affection and called it charm, turned my love into entertainment, then walked away bored. So laugh at love, but don't laugh at me. I walked through fire and learned something you never will. Love isn't weakness, cruelty is. You didn't win, you didn't conquer, you didn't matter enough to destroy me. share. I gave you my nights, my silence, my prayers. I gave you my body, but I offered my soul, while you stayed somewhere else, half awake, half gone, touching me like a habit, not like a promise. I kept waiting for depth in your eyes, but all I ever saw was hunger, never devotion, never love. You said my name like it meant something, but your silence screamed louder than your kisses. You took what was warm, you left what was real, and I loved you for your mind, for your shadows, for the things you never gave back, while you loved me only when it was convenient. Funny thing is, I was never lonely with you. I was lonely because of you. I loved alone while you stood right there. I burned with feelings you never dared to touch. You called it love, but it was only need, only skin, only nights that meant nothing in the morning. You promised depth, you delivered emptiness. You laughed at my feelings, treated my heart like a joke told too many times. I stayed faithful to a fantasy, while you stayed faithful only to yourself. Every memory we made was one-sided, just like us. You never abandoned me, because you were never really there. I loved alone, and now I stand alone, but finally free. You don't get my tears anymore. You don't get my body. You don't get my devotion, because you never earned my love. I loved you for your soul. You only wanted my skin, and that's why I survived you. I used to think love needed two voices. Turns out I was singing alone, all alone. I gave you my nights, my quiet hours, my foolish hope dressed up as patience. I waited in rooms where you never arrived, counting excuses like they were stars in the ceiling. You touched my body like it was enough, but you never reached for my name. And I loved you for your soul, while you only stayed for the warmth. Funny thing, I thought silence meant mystery. Now I know it just meant absence. You made promises the way men light cigarettes, slow, dramatic, and never meant to last. You looked at me when it was convenient, you vanished when it required feeling. I stood loyal in a love with no witness, no proof, no shelter, no return address. And somehow I was blamed for believing what you never were. Love was a one-way street, and I walked it barefoot in the rain. I carried us both on my back while you pretended not to notice my pain. Don't call it love. If I was always alone, you know what hurts the most, not losing you, realizing you were never really there. You said you cared but never stayed, said my heart was too much, too deep. I learned the hard way that some men confuse devotion with weakness. I don't miss your voice, I miss the lie I told myself, that someday you'd wake up and love me the way I deserve. Ooh, I don't need your half love, your borrowed time, your empty hands. I loved you with a full heart, and that was something you couldn't stand. I was real, and you were passing through. I don't hate you because you didn't love me. I hate that you let me believe you might. Now I sit with my drink in my own chase ghosts anymore. I don't beg echoes to answer back. Love isn't rare, honesty is, and I won't bleed again for someone who only wanted my skin. Love was never missing, it was just wasted on the wrong man. I gave you poetry, you gave me silence, and I finally understand. I didn't lose love, I let go of someone who never knew what it It's strange how quiet the room gets when you finally stop waiting for someone who was never really there. I sat with your promises laid out like cards on the table. Every word you gave me dressed up like forever, but none of them knew how to stay. I traced your name in the smoke above my glass, watched it disappear before it ever meant a thing. And that's when I learned how lonely hope can be. You touched my skin like it was all you wanted. Never asked my heart where it had been. I gave you nights, I gave you silence, I gave you parts of me I'd only lend twice. And you stood there smiling, like love was something you could borrow and return without a mark. I loved your soul. Or maybe I loved the idea to even had one. Love ain't blind, it just gets tired, tired of knocking on doors that never open. I was alone even when you were lying beside me, alone in every promise you have kept. So pour me another truth, bartender. Make it neat, make it clean. I'm done drinking dreams that burn on the way down. You said my feelings were heavy, said I asked for too much meaning. But wanting honesty isn't a crime, darling. It's just something you never learned to give. I watched you turn my devotion into a joke, laughed it off like I was just another night. But I loved you for your depth, even when you only swam on the surface. I don't miss you. I miss who I thought you were. I stood alone in this love from the start, held conversations you never showed up for. You wanted my body, my warmth, my silence. I wanted your truth, your fear, your name on my future. That was the difference, baby. That was always the difference. So here's to the lies that finally collapsed, to the nights I cried and still survived. I loved you with my whole spirit. You loved me with convenience. And now I sit here calm and breathing, heart bruised but standing tall, because losing you was the first honest thing you ever gave me. Love isn't useless, but it should never feel this lonely. Here I am again, same bar, same hour, different truth. I gave my heart like it was something sacred, laid it down gently like glass on a table too crowded with lies. I watched you touch me like you were passing time, while I was loving you like it was the last thing left alive in me. And every night I told myself, maybe tomorrow you'll feel it too. But tomorrow kept standing me up, just like you always did. Funny thing is, I was never lonely when you were gone. I was lonely when you were right beside me. You kissed me like it meant nothing, like lips were only lips and not promises waiting to be kept. Your hands learned my body by heart, but your heart never bothered to learn my name. I saw you were loving the silence after the lights went out. Between your words and your excuses, while I stay, always stay, pretending that crumbs were enough to survive on. You know what hurts the most? I was alone the entire time. You just happened to be there. You promised me feelings, but all you ever brought was heat. You said my name like it was convenient, never like it was home. I bent myself into patience, into hope, into silence, while you walked away clean, untouched, unscarred. I begged the night to explain you to me. I asked every empty street light what I was missing. What part of me wasn't enough to make you stay? Shouldn't feel like waiting alone in a crowded room, and desire shouldn't leave bruises on the soul. I thought I was hard to break. Turns out you were just empty. The smoke don't when it was real. I don't miss you, I miss the lie I kept alive. You wanted my body, I wanted your soul. That was the beginning and the end. I used to think love was louder than this, but listen, even the smoke knows the truth. I sat with empty promises melting in my glass, street lights blinking like they knew my past. Every word you gave me tasted sweet and thin, like sugar on a lie I kept believing in. I waited in rooms where you never arrived, called it hope, called it faith, called it being alive. But loving you felt like standing in line for a miracle that never learned my name. Funny thing, I was always alone, even when you were close. You touched my body like it was enough, like skin could replace the soul I offered up. You took my warmth, left the cold behind, said nothing but silence spoke every time. I loved you for the places you never showed, the man you could have been but never chose. And I carried us both night after night while you carried nothing but appetite. Love shouldn't feel this one-sided and small, like screaming into walls that don't fall. I gave you my heart, not just my skin, but you only showed up halfway in. If love was real, it would have stayed, not laughed while I bled and called it a game. You know what hurts the most? Not losing you, realizing I never really had you. I was faithful to a ghost in a borrowed suit, kissing lips that never told the truth. I mistook desire for devotion's face and called it love. It was just a chase. Every night I chose you again and again. Every morning I woke up alone in the end, and somehow I blamed my wanting heart, not your absence dressed up as ours. I won't beg for feelings you never had, won't romanticize the damage you did. I loved you with a so deep flame. You love me like a moment, a name, and if that makes me the fool tonight, so be it. At least my love was real. Smoke doesn't lie, it rises then disappears, just like you. In this dim cafe light, let the smoke take you out of my sight. The smoke drifts upward. and so do I learned something sitting here alone tonight. Smoke never lies. People do. I waited in rooms you never entered, held conversations with silence like it was a friend, counted every promise you tossed me like loose change you never meant to keep. I loved you for your soul, or at least the idea of one, while you loved me only when the lights were low and the door was closed. I dressed my hope in patience, told myself your distance was death, that your absence meant mystery instead of what it really was, nothing. I was alone even when you were beside me, alone in a love that never had two sides. I kept asking myself why it hurt so much, until I realized I was grieving something that never truly existed. Smoke don't lie, baby. It shows every crack in the air, and your love, it vanished too fast to ever be real. I burned for you. I burned alone while you stood there warm, untouched, watching me disappear. You called it desire, you called it chemistry, but desire without care is just hunger wearing perfume. You never saw my heart shaking, never felt my nights collapse, because you were never looking, you were only taking. I used to wonder if you'd miss me. Now I wonder how I ever missed you at all. I was loyal to a ghost, I stayed faithful to maybes, I held on to words you never stood behind. I kept choosing you while you kept choosing yourself. Smoke don't lie, and neither do lonely nights. They tell the truth, you never had the nerve to say. You wanted my body, not my name, not my pain, not my tomorrow. And I wanted love. What a mistake. Every time I begged for more, you gave me less and called it enough. I'm done fantasizing your emptiness, done calling neglect a challenge, done shrinking myself to fit inside your indifference. I walk away with my heart intact, even bruised, it's still mine. You lost nothing, I lost an illusion. Smoke don't lie, it rises and tells the truth. And the truth is this: I was always alone with you. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate you for staying just long enough to make me doubt myself. I loved you for your soul, you loved me for the moment, and that's why I survived what you never felt. You know what? I don't love you sit here alone again. Same small table, same dim light, same glass warming my hands. And somehow my heart still waits for footsteps I already know won't come. I told myself I was finished with longing, that love had closed its door on me politely. But every time the saxophone cries like this, it pulls your name out of the air. Hurts the most. I don't miss who you were, I miss who I was when I believed you might stay. The nights stretch longer when walls listen better than people ever did. I talk to the shadows and they never interrupt me, never tell me I'm asking for too much. You used to look at me like I mattered, a place you wanted to rest. stopping.
Funny thing is, I still pour a drink for two. Habit is louder than reason.
I don't beg love anymore. I don't chase it down empty streets. But when the music plays slow like this, I remember every promise you never meant to keep. I loved you in between moments, in glances, in pauses, in breaths you didn't notice. I built a future out of small signs, and I'm the only one still living in it.
It's strange. I'm lonely, but I'm not empty. There's a difference.
Exactly what it took from me. I loved you more than I should have, but I don't regret the way my heart opened. Some loves don't stay, they just teach you how deep you can feel. And maybe that was the point. I'm alone, yes, but I'm learning the sound of my own breath again. I'm learning how to sit with myself without apologizing for it. You were a chapter, not the whole book, a beautiful one, but I'm still turning pages.
If you ever think of me, I hope you remember I loved you honestly.